going on, guys? Zephyrnix here, and you know what? I had to pull the video. And I'll explain why. Simply put, is that Black Bond said he no longer had the job. That's right. His teaching job he no longer has. Now, don't get me wrong. I find it very convenient that he no longer has a teaching job when someone brings it up. But you know what? It is what it is. He said he lost it 2 years ago. It's funny because I only remember 2 years ago when he actually had a job. But okay. So the situation is that he no longer has a job, and I don't feel right to go ahead and make fun of someone who no longer has said job. I mean, it kind of makes it a moot point. Don't you agree? Fine. Here's the thing, though, bruh. How do I put this? How the fuck could you say that you don't care? You couldn't care less about what I and a bunch of morons believe or don't believe, and yet you sat here and commented not once, not twice, not three, not four, but 5 times on this video, which you probably commented more if I hit the refresh button. Also, Cage Raccoon, you might want to get a picture of Rocket Raccoon. That actually might look better, just saying. Anyway, so yeah, dude, not only that, but this guy literally spent 2 hours on Twitter just getting mad over it. Like, seriously, it is funny thing too, because it started with Hard 8 Times. Hard 8 Times said, hold on a second, because I had to laugh at this shit. I saw it when it came in, and I laughed, and I was like, here we go. Hard 8 Times says, I hope we getting some entertainment after Zephyrnix destroyed you yesterday, laughing my ass off. And I sat there and looked at my phone and this face palm, because I said, here we go. Literally 2 hours, 2 hours of Black Bun literally bitching about it, throwing personal attacks. That's how Black Bond do. And shit ain't got to do the shit, but he just throwing personal attacks. For someone who don't care, you literally spent 2 hours of your life sitting there getting mad over it. I like this one too. He says hints why. Oh, he says, hold on, I gotta laugh at this one too. How do you bring it up? Oh, I said, wow. For someone who doesn't care, you're getting all emotional about this. He says hints why you made an 8-minute video, right, clown? Dude, you literally spent 2 hours bitching about comments I made on you for 2 minutes. I'm just saying, dude. I talked about you for 2 minutes in that video, in our previous video, and you literally spent 2 hours damage controlling and attacking me. If that don't say exposed, I'm not sure what does. Anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and make that video, explain to you guys the reason why I decided to go ahead against it. But you know what, Bond? I'm just saying, why don't you go ahead and get that tax return? I bet you ain't do it yet, but why don't you go ahead and do it? Why don't you go ahead and do it? And since we'll go ahead and go through it anyway. And you know how Bond is. Bond will go ahead and be like, oh, I didn't know what you wanted. This is all enough for you. No, I'm going to tell you what's enough for me. Okay? You need to give it has to have your full name on it. Okay? Your full name on it. B, it needs to have your how much money you actually got paid, because hopefully you worked more than a year, and then I'll be a lot easier. If not, I'll have to do the math to find out how much you're getting paid. From there, I can find out if you're actually a teacher or you're just some kind of a lackey. I'm just saying. So that's 2 things right there. There was a number 3. I forgot what it was. Fuck. But anyway, those 2 things will actually work. Those 2 things will actually work. So we're going to need a full name, and we're going to go ahead and need a and the name of the school. We can't forget the name of the school now. So I want to see all 3 of those things. Don't be trying to hide shit. Trying to scratch things off. Oh, you don't need to see that. Hell no. The name of the school, how much you got paid, because how much, the name of the school will say that you worked there. How much you got paid will go ahead and indicate what position you had there. And of course, your name will go ahead and indicate exactly what particular, well, if it's you or not. I'm just saying. You were talking all this time about how you were exposed me. You spent 2 hours on Twitter sitting there getting mad at me. You might as well go ahead and do it. Let's see. Hey, like you said, you said you want me to slash my throat? I will give you a video of me slashing my throat. Just like that. Dead serious, okay? I ain't gonna be like Blackbuster Critic. I'm not Blackbuster Critic. I ain't gonna be like Broken Games when you know how you guys made that little bet there. I'm serious. I will show a video of me slashing my throat. The end. Let's see what you do, bro. Ball's in your court. But then again, I left the ball in someone else's court, and literally in less than a couple of hours, they went ahead and went back into the drama. But hey, maybe you'll prove different, right? We're looking forward to seeing that that tax return, buddy. Tax return.